Hey guys, it's Unenthusiastic Chris Fix back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be doing a battery swap. So what you need for this is just a ratchet with an extension and a 10mm and 30mm. So there's a piece right here, I'll show it in the video when I'm reinstalling it. You just have to twist and pull it out. And there's a harness right here which I've already uninstalled. All you need is the 10mm ratchet part, and you just take this off. Now this looks really confusing and kind of daunting, and it's my first time doing this, so hopefully it goes well. But right off the bat you want to undo this piece right here, and for this I think you need the 13mm. Yep, so let's go right ahead and do that. Okay, so now that we have that off, we just gotta take off the negative terminal, and I believe for this you need the 10mm. So I'll point to where the negative terminal is in the video, but it's this one right here. There we go. Geez, that was really tight. Okay. So there we go, there's that. Okay, sorry guys, I had to cut the clip there. I was having some issues getting the negative terminal off. It's kind of a little bit of a spook because I was taking it off and then something was causing sparks over there. So as you can see, I'm wearing latex gloves. Remember, be safe, kids. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the top of this now. You know what, I'm going to get another, give me 1 second. Realized I should put latex gloves on both of my hands. Oops, that's not, is it the right way? Yeah. Okay, so we got that. Now we take this off. Oop, okay. So that's that off. So now we're going to go ahead and remove this. Okay, so now that we've disconnected the negative, we need to take out this harness. So there's just a clip that you got to press in at the bottom here, and that should unlock this. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken off the top part here. This was honestly a huge pain in the ass. It clips in over here, and you kind of need to get a screwdriver and push it in. And then it'll eventually release, and you got to pull on it a bit, and then you got to pull it out this way on the other side so it releases, and then you have access to the battery here. Okay, so as you can see at the back here, this is where the positive terminal is screwed in. So you just kind of got to remove the cap. It rests like right here-ish, and you just got to pop it off, and then we're going to use the 10mm to unscrew this. Okay, so I've just removed the positive terminal attachment, so this goes right here, and it just rests on top of here, and you just need to loosen it. Don't completely untie it because there's Loctite at the top and the bolt won't come off. So just loosen it until it's just loose, and then you can kind of wiggle it off, and then that'll come off, and that's how you get that off. Now the last part you won't be able to see from here is there's a little hose at the back, which you need to be able to disconnect to install the next battery in. Okay, so lastly we just need to take out this, which locks the battery in place. This is pretty easy. Again, just use your 10mm. And that'll take out this part here. And you can see this right here. that shot, you can see this right here, how it keeps the battery in place. So lastly, we're going to be removing the battery. Oh, yeah, and just gotta make sure the hose is disconnected as well, and we'll be taking the battery out and putting in the new one. Okay, now that I have everything completely disconnected, you can see right here there's this little vent thing. So on the other battery, there will be a hole on the positive side. There's probably like a little plastic cap in it. You just need to take that out, and then you remove this piece here, and that takes, that's for the venting. So just leave it to the side, and now we just need to pull out the battery. Which is going to be a pain in the ass with everything around here, but we'll do it nonetheless. I'm just going to turn the camera off for this so I can get in there more. Okay, so now that I got the battery out, I'm going to have to put in a new one. And basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to slide in the new one with this styrofoam piece alongside of it. Now you're probably going to want 2 people to do this because you need to have like all of the electronic components out of the way, otherwise this can really be horrible to do by yourself. So I'm just going to turn off the camera for this just so I can slide it in, maybe get some help. And then I'll show you guys how to reconnect everything after this, because it's basically just do everything backwards. Okay, that was absolutely awful and I never want to do this again. Batteries suck, but I managed to get it in. And slide this little thing in after it, so you can kind of just put this in one of the secure places and then slide the battery into it. Then you can just like twist it by hand, and I'm just going to go ahead and finish off screwing this in. Okay, so the worst part of this is over. We moved it all the way to the left. We clamped it down. Now I am regretting doing this completely. I wish I never had to replace my battery ever. Unfortunately, you do. And I'm just going to open this part again. So now we go back to the fun part. So put all this together. Move this wire out of the way. Take your positive terminal cap off, and we need to just put all this back together as one piece. Okay, perfect. So this is back on. Get our 10mm again. I guess we'll just clamp down the positive terminal here. Okay. There we go. It's clamped down. It's not going anywhere. So the next thing we want to do is going to be screwing that in. Okay, so we're just gonna put this on. Just want to make sure everything is secure. That's not the right size. We're gonna use the 13mm for this one. There we go. Okay, make sure that's snug, but we don't want it to be too tight. That's perfect. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this little cap back on here, just so it's safe. Remember, kids, electricity is dangerous, as we learned today. Everything is snugly in place. The battery's not moving anywhere. So next, we got to do the scary part and put the negative terminal back on. Okay, so we just got to do the scary part here, and put this back on. There we go. And now, last part is just screw it down. So we got our washer and our bolt right here. Just put the washer on. Put that bolt on. Screw that in place. Oop. I'll be careful not to electrocute myself, and this is the 10mm again. Oh, this is the 13mm. Here we go. It's the 10mm. Oh. And I am done. Okay. What a process this has been. Okay, that's good. Want it to be tight, but not too tight. Just perfect. Okay. Holy crap. We did it. Wow, that was awful. I never want to do that ever again. Oh crap, we're not even done yet. Now we gotta put on the bracket. Here we go, final stretch. We made it. Okay, there we go. Nice and tight. Get everything locked down. Okay. And now for the last part, where we just have to put the cover back on and everybody can be happy again. Okay, so this is like super easy to put in. You just gotta go down here first, push in place, twist and lock. Perfect, everything's done. And that is how you replace the battery. To follow up on the whole Vanos thing, I noticed right off the bat that the throttle response was absolutely excellent, and it really changed how the car drove for the better, obviously. So anyways, thanks again for watching. This is very unenthusiastic and pessimistic Chris Fix. This is, let me try that again. This is unenthusiastic and pessimistic Chris Fix. Thanks for watching.